What is up, YouTube? LazeeLlama here, and here we are back with some of this game, Wall Destroyer. We did a video of this. We're kind of just doing a little trial of it, see how it goes. And yeah, we left it overnight, and we have an absolute ton of cash. That was over one night, so we're at 720 seconds here. We're gonna see what we can get this up to this video. Our damage really hasn't increased. Could buy these. Probably should, just because like I can. Did our clicks go up a lot? Yeah, they went up a ton. Actually, this one up a little bit, but our clicks are doing like, pretty rapid amount of money here. Anyways, we're gonna get at least one of these wrecking balls. They're gonna give us 7,000 base damage. That just went up 7,000, and we can get this. Probably not worth it actually. I don't even know if these are worth it. That's 500. I don't feel like doing the math to find out what's more efficient, but I'm assuming we should probably grab some of these. I'm gonna actually try to get these up to 10. I'm just going to spend a bunch of what we have. We actually got a ton of achievements for it. You can see we're up to 12,000 now. We're going to be able to grab this here, which is going to give 50% to the grenadesmen, which are doing 5,000, so they should go up to 7,500. And then this is going to make them do twice as much. So that's going to jump up an absolute... Wait, how did I buy? There we go. An absolute ton to 15,000. We've also got this to make our gunshots do twice as much, which I thought I bought. But our gunshots aren't doing... Gun shooters aren't doing tons, but we'll get it. We could probably actually buy a bunch of them because they're really cheap. But I do want to get a couple more wrecking balls. Actually, I lied. We can only afford one wrecking ball. So we'll grab that wrecking ball. I could grab some more of the grenade men, but we're going to focus on some other stuff. The punchers aren't doing very much, actually, so I'm not going to do those. But our clicks are doing great. They actually had quite a bit really fast. I mean, we go from 30,000 to... 44,000-ish, 43,000, 30,000. That's gonna be crazy overnight. What are we gonna? We're gonna be able to afford this thing tomorrow. I really don't know. But anyways, we're gonna go for 10 levels. Actually, this literally costs nothing. We're gonna go to level 50 with you. Which did get upgrades. Okay, so hand punches do 1% more damage per club. Oh, so it's gonna add. I didn't see where we're at before. I probably should have looked. Oh, we didn't buy it. So we're at 228. So buying this. Yeah, wow. Quite a bit. Again, clubs are going to add to that. We also got this. Clubbers do twice as much damage. Our clubbers are doing 150. I'll buy it. It's only going to bring them to 300. So, I mean, it's a small amount. It probably wasn't worth the value at the moment. I probably should have just left the upgrade. As, again, it wasn't definitely worth it. Let's see if we can get 10 more shooters. Without costing an absolute fortune, which we can. Didn't get us an upgrade. We can do 10 more for sure. That's probably all we're going to get. We can't buy their upgrade, which would have been twice as much damage. Should have made shooters actually do quite a bit. I mean, shooters actually are already doing quite a bit now, and I could technically click for that, I suppose. I suppose we can go for it. Let's aim for that. And then we'll focus on getting our swordsmen up. It's 8 million. We can click for 8 million. Might as well. It doesn't really take that much. If we're getting 50,000 a second, you got to think that's every 2 seconds we're getting 100,000. So every 20 seconds we get 1 million. It comes pretty quick. We're getting a bunch of achievements, which is pretty nice. I really wish it said how many, so I didn't have to try to count. Because I am curious what happens when we destroy the wall. Because destroying the wall, you move on to a bigger one. So I'm assuming it's got more damage. And that's just damage. That's not money. We're not buying that. We just have to get a cumulative damage to equal that. And we get 25 bricks from it. A bunch of cash. Cosmic knowledge, which I don't know what that does. And I don't know if that gets rid of everything we own, and then we have to start back with all that cash. I'm assuming you don't lose cash when you get that. Or you reset with all that cash. But anyways, we are there right about now. So we can do that, and it's going to double our damage there. You just saw that climb up, which climbs up to a decent value. Now we can start getting our swordsmen up to 30, which we get. It's gonna make them twice as much. Swordsmen aren't doing much for us now. They're doing less than clubbers at the moment, but that's okay. We can actually buy a ton of swordsmen. Let's go for it. Let's go for 50. We can get 50 at a pretty decent rate. A little bit more for 50. Bam. Got 50 there, which actually adds more achievements. Okay, that's the one that for swordsmen will do more for clicking, which is cool, I suppose. I don't necessarily want to do more for clicking, but let's get punchers up themselves. I don't know what I should be aiming for, but they're pretty cheap. Can we get 100 of them? If we wait a minute, we can go for 100 of them. We're getting a ton of upgrades now that are kind of just all over the place that I haven't even really looked into much. But yeah, you can just kind of, depending on the response to this video. The other video actually hasn't even posted it at the time of this recording. But we're just kind of seeing how this goes. I am interested in playing this game a bit, and I'll probably honestly play through it a little bit more, even if we don't do a series on it. But we'll see. We'll see. It seems like a pretty interesting game. I'm intrigued to see how much I'm gonna get overnight each time now, because this is probably gonna go up quite a bit. But we can probably get 3 more of them now and get that up to 100. No new upgrades look like. Oh nope. I think things came in for 100. We gotta get this. That would be actually no. That's not actually that much. We gotta get the ×2 first. Let's click all these away. Anyways, we got this one here. The clubbers do 5% more damage per swordsman. Swordsmen do 5% more damage per clubber. So it looks like clubbers and swordsmen boost each other with that one, which is cool. Katanas, the swordsmen do twice as much damage. Punchers do 3 times as much damage. Okay, so that's where you could bump the punchers up, I suppose, but punchers ain't doing much there. Hand punchers, though, those would do some damage. They're doing 720 now, which is literally, think, every click I do now is literally what we were earning every second last night. Or overnight, I should say. Punchers and hand punchers do twice as much damage. Yeah, well, we just got that, which now makes us do a ton. If we're clicking, we can get like over 100 per second. That's pretty crazy. Let's go for this, which will make... These should each go up these and this should go up a good bit. Yep, and they're over 1,000 now. Look at that. Man, we are making some major progress. All this other stuff is really expensive. That's the 3 times as much damage, and punchers do twice as much. Hand punchers do 1% more damage per swordsman. Again, it's expensive though. And then this one, hand punchers do 2% more damage per puncher. Punchers do 50% more damage. Some of the upgrades are weird. I'll give it that. But yeah, that's pretty much what we got going. I don't know what I should try to level up anymore. We could go up on clubbers actually. Could probably afford to go to like 70 clubbers. Actually, it's still really cheap. Probably go to 80 clubbers. I could go 10 more clubbers. Which means we could go to 60 swordsmen, which we're gonna have to do now. I think we got something for that. So twice as much. That was a cheaper one. Cool. So oh no, that's a swordsman one. Did I just not get that before? Either way, our swordsmen are gonna go up double what they're at now, which actually put them very close to the gun shooters. So that's pretty awesome. But it seems like we're going to keep these about 20 apart, price range wise, for what they cost. I don't know value per each one. I didn't really calculate that, but we can definitely go to 60 with this and probably could push the 70 out of it, but it's starting to cost more than this, so I'd rather upgrade that anyways. And actually, it's more than all that, so I'd rather go with that. But we're going to try to get the 40 gun shooters, so we're going to save up a little bit of cash here. Probably not going to aim for any more of the upgrades. They're all kind of expensive. We'll get them all tomorrow when I hop on, because we should have a ridiculous amount from overnight. So that'll be awesome. And these are probably going to be about 10 minutes, unless a lot's going on. But probably 10-minute episodes after that first one, just to kind of, again, see how it goes. If the game, does well and you guys like enjoying it and want to actually see more from it, I can definitely keep going on it, because I'm pretty interested in it. But anyways, yeah, let's get that to 40, which we need a little over a mil now to do. We can go up one more, but let's see exactly what we need. Bam. Perfect. Doesn't look like that unlocked anything. Again, all these are pretty expensive. We're going to get quite a bit just letting it naturally sit. Getting any more hand grenades just costs too much at the moment. But these are all, 20 apart from each other, which is awesome. This is obviously way too expensive, and we don't have any of these yet. But, yeah, I guess we can click for a little bit and see. Is there any of the upgrades that are semi-affordable? We go for the cash knuckles or the big clubbers, or the katanas actually. Let's go for katanas. That's 5.5 mil. We can do 5.5 mil real quick, and then we'll wrap this up. But that will, I believe, double? Yeah, double our swordsman guys, which will actually put them higher than our gun shooters, and that's what we want. We want them to be up there. Our puncher damage, our normal puncher damage, just don't really seem to do much for us. I'm not sure if they'll come in later. I'm assuming they're probably like one of those really bad early game things that just boost up randomly late game and like do a lot or something. But we just got this here. That was intriguing. Experimental drugs. Hand punchers do twice as much damage. That's kind of funny. But anyways, yeah, we'll get this. So it's going to boost that up to 9,000, which is beautiful. Puts us at 47,000 naturally, just letting it sit. Perfect spot to wrap this up at. And actually, we're right around that 10-minute mark, which is really awesome. But this game is really, it's a lot of fun. I will give it that. It's one of those games where you just don't spend more than 10 minutes a day on it. It's like you let it, you do your upgrades with what you earned overnight, let it sit, click a little bit maybe. If you're using an auto clicker, I mean, I don't think it'd be worth playing without an auto clicker. I mean, I suppose you can get. I mean, that's me like clicking with one hand, like not trying to click too hard. You can average about 10,000 pretty easy at this point. I could probably pump a little bit, 10 to 15,000 if I click a little faster. But I could go try to go rapid with it and get way higher. But I mean, it makes sense, you know, auto clicker, bam, you know, 80,000. But anyways, that is going to be a good point to stop. So I hope you guys enjoy. If so, please smack the like button. Show the support to this game if you want it to become a series, and we'll see how things go. But anyways, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.